Thursday, March 2nd. They've begun the second of the 4 foundations. They're digging now, so they've got 2 of them marked off and the framing up for them. So I actually had my guys move this stuff out of the path. Looks pretty good. So now I can at least drive through here easily and with no problems. So the bridge people are just about done, and I'll show you the bridge work in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna walk that way, get my steps in for the day. I also have my guys dig the holes for the poles for the solar panels, and you'll see those in a minute. So things are actually getting done. Got 3 crews working at once, so things are actually getting done in a good fashion. It's pretty warm today, but still nice weather. So I had these guys dig holes in the shape of a triangle. So I think they're 2.5 feet deep by 1 foot. So you can see, oh yeah, they're probably more than 2.5 feet, but still, that's great. So there are 3 in a row here. Then there are 2 here. Actually, they dug 3 here, but that's fine. And then the last one is here. So it actually forms a pyramid or a triangle. This being the top, those 2, and then the last 3. So that's how the panels will be situated. That's enough space in between them. I just got back from town where the guys are fabricating the caps of the poles. So the setup will be a single pole with a cap and a cross pole on top of that, and each side will have 2 panels that are tiltable. So I found the part online, and it's a little pricey. It's like $70 per, and they weigh a lot, so by the time they get here they're going to be even probably close to another $100 to get them here. So the banana trees are doing well. Let's see, another leaf is opening up on this one. I'm wondering if this one can get enough sun over here. It seems to be growing, but it is in the shade. So I'll have to check and see if it's getting enough sun in this spot. I thought I picked a good spot, and I think it did get enough. The sun is moving over, so it probably did get enough sun earlier. The sooner they finish the bridge, the sooner they can finish the road, and the sooner I can stop messing it up, because I'm making a pure mess of the road every time I drive through it because it's muddy and wet. The ATV is not doing anything but digging more trenches, so hopefully we can wrap this up next week early. So and then I think the next phase will be to put the solar panel post up, and at the same time the guys will be working on the foundation still, and the guy that's finishing up the bridge will start working on the septic tank, and he's going to do the platform for the water tanks. So the water tanks, there will be 2 tanks initially, total of about 4,000 gallons, and the platform will support 2 tanks and enough room for the water pumps. So that's the plan, and he can probably start on that next week. I think in a previous video I showed where the actual platform would be for the water tanks. The plan is to have, and the plan has changed slightly, the plan is to have one tank per unit. So that's 2,000 gallons per container unit. And then when the house is built, the house by itself will have two 2,000 gallon tanks. As you can see, I've made a complete mess here. I just made it really muddy and nasty, so that's all on me. Hopefully they can take care of that when they do the road. And it's not helping the ATV bridge either, because all I'm doing is tracking mud across it, but I guess it's fine. That's what it's built for, to go back and forth. So we've gotten enough rain the last couple of days. That's why it's pretty muddy. So here's the bridge so far. They haven't done the ramp on either side yet, but you can see what they have done. It's bolted to, the Zapatera is bolted in between the other type of wood, which I don't know what it is, but I don't know how it's being held to the beams. Then again, it may be heavy enough that it will never move. I don't know. I have no idea. So what I did was I ordered some wood prior to them telling me they had some tree wood. And so I've got 6 beams. These are 4 by 8 by 12s. So they didn't need them. So I've got to find something to do with them. But the bridge is going to be pretty solid. I'm just waiting on, the only thing they have to do now is the ramps, which they'll probably work on tomorrow. And the bridge will probably be fixed or finished. So that's where we are, making progress. This is material delivered for the foundation crew. They'll be using that. And actually that's going to create, I don't know if it's going to create a problem or not, because the road crew, as soon as the bridge is done, wants to go ahead and finish up the road. So I don't know how long it's going to take them to move this stuff, but we'll see. It's going to be interesting. Yeah. This goes to show you, everything that you do on a project like this has to be managed at all times. So I guess I should have been here to let them know that, hey, don't put it there, put it somewhere else. But we'll figure it out. We'll work around it one way or the other. So that's it. I don't know where my guys are that did the cleaning and the holes. I usually pay them when I get back out here. I came back out here a little later than normal. Normally they're done by noon. So I usually cut them loose. Today I had them doing a lot more, so, and they still probably finish before noon, but I'm sure they'll be back, or they'll find me one way or the other. So that's pretty much it. At some point I've got to make it back over to the Zapatera tree, because there's plenty of wood to be gotten from that tree and used, and it's beautiful wood. So I'll eventually make it back over there and find a way to get the wood back in here. This is the path. As a matter of fact, I'm going to mark it. Can I mark it? Nope. Yes, I can. So I'll mark it so people know where the entrance is. And that seems to be it for the day. I came out to pay the guys, but like I said, I don't see them, so they may have already gone in. But I will Probably catch up with them tomorrow. So I'll come out here tomorrow. I'm trying to see if I'm going to come early. Because my guess is the bridge will be completed so I can let the road guys know on Monday that they can finish up. But I'm gonna definitely have to manage that part because the frame is actually right on the edge of where the road will be, so where it crosses. So we'll see. Huh. I thought my post hole digger was gone. I see these guys found it. I'm glad. Thought I was gonna have to get another one. But anyway, everything's growing well. I'd like to plant some more bananas, but I'm gonna wait and give these another week or so. Coconuts are all doing well, and the vertical garden is doing well also. So now I see where the sun is in the afternoon, late afternoon. So we're good to go. Now that this grass is drying, I can clear out a space to start planting some other stuff. And I'm guessing I need to cover these holes at some point in time also. Okay, well, I've talked long enough.